Here are 4 Chrome extensions that you might not know about. Hi, I'm Ryan, and today I'm going to show you 4 of my favorite Chrome extensions that you might not know about. Chrome extensions are ways to add functionality to the browser. That way the browser doesn't have to ship with every feature built in, and you can just add the features that you want. Here are 4 of my favorite Chrome extensions. Let's get started. I have my Chrome browser up here, and I have my 4 extensions I'm going to show today. Links will be down in the description. To install an extension, once you go to the Chrome Web Store and go to the extensions page, there's an Add to Chrome. So we're going to add Create Link Chrome extension. We click on it and it will say the permissions that the extension needs. Read and change all your data on websites you visit. That's kind of important for this one because, yeah, it needs to be able to do that. When you look at these permissions, be sure to check out if this said something about location. I'd be a little wondering, why would it need to know my location? Because this extension has nothing to do with location. So I'm going to hit Add Extension. And it adds the extension to my toolbar right here beside the address. Now, Chrome, the icon disappeared. Oh no, where did it go? Well, you can get it back by hitting the extensions and pin that extension, which will make sure it shows up all the time. Pinning and unpinning extensions is one way to clean up this toolbar for extensions that you might not need access to. So we're going to turn on that Create Link. And now it's on there. So what does the Create Link extension do? When I am on a website, and I'm looking at a post, if I wanted to share this with a user or a student or another teacher, I would usually just grab that and copy it. Go to my email, start up a new message, and paste the link in there. Well, that link's pretty ugly. So then I would say, well, I also want the title here. So I would copy the title, go to my email or Google Classroom or however you want to send it. Whoa. Paste the title in there. So now I have the title, but I still have this ugly URL. What if there was a fast way of doing that? Because there, I had to do it twice. Well, with Create Link, I can copy as HTML. This will grab the title and the address with one click. So I say HTML, go back here, delete the garbage I had. Now when I paste that in there, it gives me the title of the document of the site and it's a link. So I can go right to it, all with one click. We'll clean up that URL a little bit. So we'll show you how to do that again. Click on the Create Link, HTML, go to where I want, and paste. Now sometimes you don't need the HTML. There's different ways you can copy. If I just do plain text, that's going to give me what my message looked like before. The title and then the URL of the site. Markdown and Media Wiki you probably won't use. If you're writing your notes in Markdown, congrats, because that's pretty cool. Most people don't use Markdown and don't know what it means. Maybe I should do a video on that. But this is what it looks like when you use the Markdown. And Media Wiki, if you are Wikipedia's comes to mind, that'll copy the link in the format that it requires. You probably don't need. You'll use this one the most. I use this one almost daily. Anytime I come to a website that I want to share, I can use that one, paste it in there, and boom, I'm done. So that's what Create Link does. You'll use HTML the most. You can also make up your own formats in here if you had another format that you wanted to make up, but the HTML and the plain text are pretty much what you'll want to use all the time. That's my first extension. Second extension, Checker Plus for Gmail. We're going to add that to Chrome, and it can read and change data on mail.google.com. Well, yeah, I'd hope so, since it's going to work with Gmail, and display notifications. So I add it. Hey, it's been added. And then I have to click on the gear because I want that pin. And remember, your extensions, if you click and drag, you can drag them around. This extension redirects you to this web page. You can configure the extension. I'm not going to go through all the configuration because that is a video on itself. What that does is gives you access to your Gmail right from your toolbar. So I can click on that and it shows me my new messages. I can click, I can read my message, I can reply to it right from here. That was great. And send it all from my toolbar. I don't have to go to Gmail. I don't have to navigate through Gmail. It makes it really nice to see if I have any new messages and how quick, if I can do with it right there, I can get rid of it lickety split. You can archive the messages from here. You can mark them as spam. You can delete them. You can mark them as unread. We'll mark that as unread. And we can then open that up in Gmail. This has become one of my most favorite extensions. I really, really like it. So that's our second extension. Our third extension, SirLinksALot, makes it really easy to get different URLs for different Google documents. I'm going to add it to Chrome. This one takes a little bit of explaining. Look, no other permissions. Sweet. Has been added to Chrome. It disappears. I have to click the gear to pin it. So what it's saying here is this only works when you're in a Google Docs site, such as Google Docs or Google Slides or Google Sheets. So we need to go and open up a document so you can see what it does. So when you click on that, it shows me the current URL. If you've been looking around at Google Docs, Google Sheets, Google Slides have different URLs for different, you can change the URL, the address of the site, so you can do different things. Well, SirLinksALot lets me easily change it to a forced copy. So now it adds the copy on there. I can copy that to my clipboard. And if I shared that with somebody, it's going to ask them to make a copy. If I wanted to give them the preview link, I can click preview, copy to clipboard, and now I have a preview link that I could share with somebody. And it brings it up. This is a slides presentation. It brings that up into preview. You can save it as a template or PDF. This works nice for Google Docs that you want to share and give them PDF if you're on a Google Doc. Here, let's look at my Great American Novel, so I can show you what that PDF looks like. PDF, copy link to clipboard. Now if I go to that PDF, and Chrome is set up right now to download that PDF, so I get it as a PDF. And there she is. So I use this, I have this installed. A lot of the times it's just for the preview, so I can share that link. Because when you use a Google Slides and share the preview link, it's a lot nicer because it shows the slide presentation pretty big, but you don't lose access to all your tabs up at the top. That's my third extension. Fourth extension is CraftyText. This one overlays text on the screen. If you ever wanted to quickly put up information, oh, we didn't look at these. See, I'm bad. Bad Ryan. I didn't look to see what it can do. Read and change all data on the website you visit. It has to inject JavaScript onto the page you're on to do what it needs to do, so that's why it needs access to this. and then it disappears, so then I gotta pin it so we can see it. And there it is. It's hard to see in this theme. I've got to reload the page so it'll work. This works on any page. Class is coming in, you want to pop up just a quick note for them to see. I can do the CraftyText. I can put in a note. This, don't forget to put in your lunch count. And then display, and it throws it up right on top of everything in there. You can do that with URLs. And that one cuts off. The shorten with QR. So I'm going to another page, and I don't know why that is. I don't use that very often or at all. I usually shorten them before it, but that'd be pretty nice if that would work. There's no option, so must be something on their end that they'll have to fix. I usually use the display. Don't display a big long URL like that. They'll never type that in. Makes it really nice to be able to quickly show information to your students, and without having to start up another document or another application, you can just do it right from your browser, which is usually on the top. So that's it for my 4 favorite extensions. If you have your favorite, let me know what it is. I can add it to another video. That's it for today. Thank you for watching it through to the end. Be sure to check out my website at educate.me and subscribe to this channel. Stay classy.